Chris Curtis and Rodolfo Viera in the middleweight division. Now, when I first saw this fight, when I first saw Rodolfo Viera, one of the best grapplers in this UFC middleweight division, fighting Chris Curtis, one of the most powerful strikers in this middleweight division, I was like, all right, there's no chance this fight goes to a decision. There's no chance. I mean, Rodolfo's going to submit him, or Chris Curtis is going to knock him out. Those are the only two options. That's what I originally thought. I'm actually leaning the fight goes to a decision. I know, roast me in the comments. I know, but Chris Curtis, being the powerful guy that he is, getting, 4 knockout wins in a row, then 1 decision, then 2 knockout wins in a row. Very, very solid, but there's always going to be that wrestling and grappling of Rodolfo Viera to fall back on. So even if Chris Curtis goes out there and finds a way to hurt Rodolfo Viera, almost knock him out, Rodolfo can kind of play that Charles Oliveira strategy and pretend to be hurt a little bit to kind of get his bearings back, survive a little bit, like Oliveira does to plenty of his opponents. And if Rodolfo Viera gets the fight to the ground on Chris Curtis, in my opinion, has decent enough submission defense and decent enough takedown defense to survive the fight. So I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, nah, Chris Curtis knockout, Rodolfo Viera submission, but I'm leaning the fight goes to a decision, guys. I think Chris Curtis can go out there, land the harder shots on the feet. Rodolfo is going to kind of be playing the fight at range, jabbing 1-2 and things like that. Landing the kicks, as we saw in the Dustin Stoltzfus fight, where he looked very, very good in the kickboxing game. But I think eventually Chris Curtis is going to land the bigger shots, maybe rock Rodolfo Vieira in the fight. But again, he's got the Charles Oliveira way to win the fight as well, or to survive the fight. So it's close. I mean, it could take. Chris Curtis can dominate the fight for 3 rounds, and then Rodolfo can land a submission late on in the fight. Rodolfo can land the submission early on in the fight. It's a very, very good fight in the middleweight division, but I'm leaning Chris Curtis by a unanimous decision. Maybe 1 round goes Rodolfo Vieira. Can out-wrestle and out-grapple and things like that. But overall, I think Chris Curtis can outstrike him on the feet, defend the takedowns for the most part, and win the fight by a unanimous decision. Really, really good fight in the UFC middleweight division.